Alright. Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the 18th weekly Last Play 2 tournament. Sorry about missing last week, but hopefully we can get this show on the road this week and make up for that, with me on the couch today is Hey What's Cooking, better known as the Samo Camo.
Howdy.
Alright, just get on with this and go over the rules. As the tournament is held on Fightcade, please make sure your challenge username is similar enough to your Fightcade username that it is not causing confusion. If it does cause confusion, you risk disqualification at the TO's discretion. Kiryu is banned due to SNK boss syndrome. Lee Zantetsu JAC glitch is banned. Using it to cancel the recovery of a jump-in will result in the current game being immediately forfeit. This is due to all the cheesy block infinites and crazy pressure extensions that you can get out of it, which no one wants to deal with that. Intentionally crashing or soft locking the game is banned for pretty obvious reasons. Inserting coins after the round starts is banned because it will cause the game to drop frames, and that is obviously a problem. Loops are limited to 2 repetitions per combo. This is to keep everyone from hitting the damage cap off literally every confirm. No macros, turbos, etc. outside of the official Fightcade macros. And to clear up any confusion, no, these are not special macros. This is no different than an all kick or all punch macro in Street Fighter. They're not even particularly useful for this game. If your net is deemed unplayable, you will be disqualified. This is also fairly obvious. And this will also extend to playing on AES BIOS, as that will cause desyncs. And you will be held accountable for doing so. If TO asks for a speed test, naturally, please oblige or risk disqualification for that. The format is best of 3 rounds per game, timer set to normal, all handicaps at default values, and all meters unmasked. There's no real way to mess with this without causing desyncs, so don't worry about it. Matches are best of 3 until finals. Winners, losers, and grand finals are all best of 5. Please remember this if you actually do manage to make it to top 3. Please wait for a match to be called on stream before playing, and playing ahead without permission will result in the match either being reset or potentially disqualification at the discretion of the TO. Failure to arrive within 10 minutes will result in disqualification, and please remember to check in 1 hour before the tournament starts, which if you have not, you will be very shortly disqualified. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and process the check-ins and shuffle the seats and start the tournament. Alright. So. Let's get on with this, starting with our first match, which will be Lightspeed Lucas versus Samo Camo. Also, everyone, please refresh your brackets if you haven't. Anyways, let's get on with this.
Right on, right on.
Oh, and just for clarity's sake, we will be watching losers with the exception of losers round 1. Alright, the names are backwards, but we have the Samo Camo on Zantetsu and Lightspeed Lucas on Hibiki. Alright, so, starting this off. Ooh, Samo Camo baiting that round start deflect very well. Trying to go for some cheeky approaches with the invisibility, but Lightspeed Lucas is just throwing out buttons and stuffing his approach attempts. Still manages to get his clean hit, and that is just enough for Zantetsu to do his thing. Get touched by this character, you're probably gonna die within the next 2 interactions. If that doesn't get you, he's still safe. Ooh, a clean dive kick. Gets the OTG afterwards. Lightspeed Luke is not quite in desperation yet, but gets stunned, and Samo taking the game very clearly. Or, cleanly, I misspoke. Alright, well. Let's see if Lucas can come back from that. Zantetsu doesn't exactly leave you a lot of time to adapt, so our neutral-heavy players are gonna have a bit of a tough time dealing with this. Though, I guess, who doesn't besides other Zantetsus? Alright, Lightspeed Luke is just in desperation, so if he gets a clean hit, he should be able to take 50% here. Samo Camo calling out the ground tech, though, and closing it out. Alright, Samo Camo on match point, baits the 2-3-6, but doesn't punish it. Alright, Lightspeed Lucas is blocking the dive kick, fails to punish, and Samo Camo gained the opening. Goes for the reset, but seems to misinput the slash. Either way, he's left himself safe. Alright, good dive kick, and... Lightspeed Luke is not quite dead yet, but that could be it. Nope. Samo going for some cheeky invisibility shenanigans, and closing it with a slash into OTG. Very quick set. Alright, well that's one way to start off the tournament. Jeez.
Yeah, that's Zantetsu, man. Just
That it is. Alright, well. Let's move on to Crazy Lee versus Daniel James. Oh, Lucas, you got clipped by 2 JAs. That's what happened that set.
yeah, whoops. You ate 2 C's, and now you're eating 50% and getting set up into another 50%.
And 50% into some of the best Oki in the game. Which is also safe, because screw you, I'm playing Zantetsu.
Man, just react to the slash. Just react to a raw slash with
Alright, names it backwards, but... they are in. Alright, we've got what looks to be Power Kuryu versus... or Speed Kuryu versus... Wait, did I say Kuryu? I am tired.
Kuryu?
I apologize. We have Speed Kajiro versus Power Yuki.
Yuki. Strong choice, man. See if it pays off. The SDM. I've been playing this game for I don't know how long. I have no idea how the SDM works on you.
The Yuki SDM?
The vacuum. Yeah.
Yeah. You pretty much just want to hold back until it eventually pulls you in, and then hit her with either a very disjointed normal or just throw a projectile preemptively. Because from my experience, it's way easier to punish it if you let Yuki bring you to her rather than the other way around, because you'll approach much slower and the window will naturally become larger as a result. But Daniel James getting some very clean hits here. Crazy Lee
Nice
already
speed.
down in like 4 or 5 interactions. This is a much more neutral-oriented matchup, as neither of these characters have particularly great damage output under normal circumstances. Though Kajiro does have some gimmicky mid-screen shenanigans if she's in desperation and has meter. Alright, good counter poke from Crazy Lee, calling out that DP. Bit of lag. Daniel throwing out these 5As like there's no tomorrow. Crazy Lee finally catching on and punched a few of them. But that is a very safe normal. That disjoint is insane, and it whiffs incredibly quickly compared to most jabs.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
Daniel
look at
not
that.
knowing how to punish the SDM, getting caught with it, and just enough to kill.
See, I tried jumping back, And sometimes that works, sometimes.
Yeah, jumping back is kind of janky in that interaction. I swear it's supposed to have different, a different vacuum against airborne opponents, and it just doesn't work correctly. But I have nothing to back that up. Alright, they're just throwing out fireballs at this point. Daniel without life lead, so he's gonna need to find a way in. Looks like he got it. He gives himself punishable, but Crazy Lee just a little too slow on that punch and getting caught with an overhead as a result. Alright, good jump in. Doesn't quite get the confirm, but manages to frame trap Daniel afterwards. That could kill. Nope, no, super confirm.
Oh,
Crazy Lee
wow.
going for another
STM.
cheeky STM, not getting it this time. Ooh, this could be it. What's for breakfast? Ooh, the overhead! Crazy Lee losing round 1 as a result. For game
I think
1.
that was the super overhead, the six PC.
Yeah. They're both fairly ambiguous because it just uses Koji's normal crouching animation, but if you see them not throwing a meaty fireball, you can usually guess they're going to be going for an overhead. Ooh! Akari this time around.
2A City, man.
That it is. That's the power of Power Akari. Ooh, gets the jump in, drops the combo though, gets the command grab afterwards though. Wow. Making full use of that situation. Maybe it was intentional. Maybe it was an intentional reset. Alright, poking out Daniel a bit.
Oh, 2B is so rough.
Alright, clashes the projectile 6BC, gets to the overhead with it. Going for some more cheeky 6BCs, not getting this one though. Alright, this could be it. Oh! Confirms the command grab rather than super, and it works. That's enough to kill. Alright, Crazy trying to throw some fireballs against Koji, but even for Akari, that's not the best idea at that range, since Koji has 2 fireballs. Alright, Daniel managing to land the super confirm. Alright, rock command grab. We take those. Daniel with the knockdown. Whiffs the OTG and gets punished as a result. Alright, Crazy going for some real cheeky DM confirms here, but dropping them.
It doesn't cost him any meters. Could be
Did cost
worse.
him the round, though. Gotta go into flash kick first.
Look like I missed. Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
a good anti-air, but no follow-up. Gets the command grab.
Grab.
What's for breakfast? Alright, raw flash kick. Doesn't quite combo, though. Daniel punishing with the super. Alright, this mix-up could be death. Crazy Lee getting away. Now has a life lead, but can't really zone against Kojiro very effectively. Although notably a teleport could kill if they feel really cheeky.
Being, oh, there it is.
There it goes. Daniel takes the set.
Might have been able to chip out after that fireball, but
Yeah, that is like the matchup where teleport is unironically viable. Because Koji wants to throw out B fireball so often anyways, and it's got such a slow animation, that if you can get her to the point where it'll kill, or at least, or better yet, chip out, you can absolutely land that against her. But, regardless, up next we have Jekyll X versus Wooly. Please play your match.
ooh. Best of luck, Jack. Or really, best of luck, Will. I'm ready to see some dang power more off a Drac.
We'll have to see how that goes. I'm kind of hoping we see a Kagami meter, because these two are able to play pretty deep in those.
Yeah, Wooly's speed Kagami is. He can do 2C, that's for sure. 2C a whole lot.
Is Drac not here?
Yeah, I'm not seeing him.
He's offline on Discord, too. I'm gonna pin him real quick. Crazy Lee, you can just go ahead and play that match right now. We're not gonna watch losers round 1. Well, he's on mobile.
Oh, he's coming online.
He's on Fightcade. They're in. Alright, looks like we've got some Okina. Drac on Speed Kagami and Wooly on Power Okina. Very interesting choices.
He's goofing.
That he is.
I don't think I've ever seen him
No,
play Okina.
Daniel. It's EX Okina that's banned. That's the broken one, I swear. Anyways, Wooly throwing out a few turtles here. Dracula with the awareness to air block them. Not quite comfortable with the punish from that range, though. Blocks the teleport. Just throw out some JAs, and those are actually really hard to land in this matchup because Okina's just so damn short. And Okina's JA, if I recall correctly, actually does beat it fairly consistently. And Power will trade with it very well.
Okina's just walking forward. He's not pressing any buttons, he's just walking.
Ooh, almost kills, but then manages to confirm it with a STM meaty. Or a DM meaty. Alright, interesting jump in. Doesn't get the confirm, but manages to get a command grab afterwards. Going for some risky teleports, expecting Drag to play offensively, but he's not. Ooh, and the 2C. This could be pretty huge. Gets the overhead, doesn't convert off the stagger, but manages to get a tick throw. And no punish on the teleport. Alright, good call out from Drag there. Gets the dive kick, doesn't get the confirm. He's in a pretty bad spot right now.
He's just walking around. He's not pushing buttons.
Oh, trying to get that deflect, that would have killed if he landed it. If Power Okina's gotten meter, his deflect follow-ups are absolutely insane. Though, to be fair, what characters aren't? Alright, Drac in throw. Ooh, and Wooly with the command grab. Alright, Drac in the overhead. Getting caught with Wooly's overhead, though. Should probably say something about the matchup itself. Ooh, good deflect.
I'm not familiar with Okina, I'll be honest.
Ah, the best win screen.
The flying turtle's pretty nasty. Like dive kick shenanigans, I guess.
The problem is that 236B, 2B, and half circle back C all cover dive kick very well. In fact, honestly, I would argue this is one of the matchups where Kagami wants to play more grounded because his better jump-ins will just straight up whiff against Okina, and Okina has a lot of ways to invalidate dive kick, like right there. And if you're using dive kick effectively, that you'll be out of the range of 2B, 236B will be safe on hit. Ooh, Wooly closing it with throw into OTG. Match point for him. Alright, 5A into command grab. The hardest part about Okina is that he requires very clean DP inputs just for stuff like that, because his jab is 3 frames. And the cancel window is very early. Ooh, a good command grab from Wooly right there. Managed to get the 623B. Or the 421B. And closes it out with a jab. Alright. Wooly messing around with Okina a bit. And taking a track. Let's see here.
I think that's the first
Next
time I've
we
seen.
have Playball versus R65. Please play your match.
Battle of Pals.
To be fairly, you did just have a pair of pretty distant connections. Anyways. We have Zoran on Amano and Playball on Kojiro. Alright. Solid pokes from Playball right here. Manages to get the hit, but doesn't quite convert off of it. I honestly don't know how Power Kojiro would want to approach this matchup. I mean, I'd imagine you could probably just out-prioritize most of Amano's stuff besides JC, thanks to how godly Kojiro's 5A is, and the fact that Power's just got such a strong, presence at mid-range to begin with, thanks to Fireball's doing so much even on chip. Alright, some good throws from Zar here. Playball getting the jump in, but a lag spike forced him to drop the combo. Unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
That is. Alright, Playball's got to take this pretty quickly here. Oh, I think he has life lead, but Zar closes it with a JC. Beautifully spaced. Yes, Kojiro is female. She has taken her brother's identity in attempt to avenge him. Long story. Alright, a whiff throw from, or a whiff 5B from Zar will result in a free jump in from Playball. Alright, spacing each other out. And a clean JC. Doesn't get the full conversion though. Got matching against 2 and 4B. 2 and 4B is actually a really good tool for Power Kojiro because it leaves you even on block and it'll confirm DM on hits. So I'm closing it with by mashing charge out of pressure. That I'm a little surprised that worked, honestly.
Sticking on Koji. Got something to prove.
Alright, throwing out some 5As here. Manages to land one, now has life lead. Which in theory should be pretty big in this matchup, because Amano's main combo starters are really hard to land. In this specific matchup, I should say. Yeah, because you'll get like stray charges or a space JC. You're not really going to be getting you're not really going to be getting like your 2A confirms and whatnot. Ooh, a good deflect from Playball, but only converts with a 6C and fails to tech chase correctly. Both whiffing throws against each other. Ooh! Oh. Zar barely almost dropping that punish there, but Playball digging his own grave with whiff 2 and 4A. You have anything to say on this matchup, Samo?
I'm really not a whole lot familiar with P. Koji, or really Kojiro in general. I mean,
He's a pretty
just
strange character.
catch the JCs on Amano with parry and then like DP. That's the most I can think of, and then just 5A to keep him out.
Well, I'd imagine in this matchup you could probably whiff punish a lot of Amano's stuff with a really ballsy 2 and 4, which... Oh, wow! A beautiful super confirm from Playball right there. But yeah, if you learn the timing, 2 and 4 will combo into DM pretty damn consistently, and move itself has a great hitbox. Since Mono typically physically moves forward rather than just extending his hurt box, you can usually get the full thing to combo. The 2 and 4A, I should say. Alright, some good areas from Playball. Baits the deflect! Alright, gets the throw.
Well within chip range.
I got hit there. I thought he was throwing 236B. Good move from Playball right there. Alright. Clean jumping from Playball right off the bat. Gets the meaty fireball. I don't think it's safe at that range, but Zar not really pushing any buttons against it. Yeah, if I recall, Mono's jab is also 4 frames, so it's not particularly advisable to be mashing against a blocked 2 and 4 in this matchup. Ooh, an interesting wall bounce conversion from Playball. Just enough to take the round.
He's getting a lot of stray JAs with Coach. And those are adding up.
Yeah. Zar's really got to be a bit more liberal in his JC usage, because that thing is basically impossible to contest.
And I just have to parry it.
Yeah. Maybe he's afraid of, Ooh! Playball with the raw 6C into DM, and the OTG kills!
Very nice.
Alright, Playball taking the set. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he wasn't, throwing JC out a little earlier, because it's also active as hell. It's not like Playball was actively fishing for deflection or anything. Maybe he doesn't realize it beats Fireball directly? He wanted to try and air block those? I don't know. Alright, Track and Wooly, please report your scores, and Track, please go player losers match, but up next we have the Samo Camo versus Daniel Games. Please play your match.
Dan the man.
They're in. Alright, and the first time this tournament, the names are in the correct spots. We have Samo Camo on Power Zantetsu, and Daniel hovering over Speed Kojiro. Alright, here we go. This is obviously not a very good matchup for Kojiro. Her buttons are incredibly slow, and Zantetsu has a lot of ways to just completely invalidate her anti-airs. Because throwing out a move that committal in this matchup is just asking to die. 5A can still keep him out from round start if you play your cards right, but it's very difficult. It's an uphill battle, and Daniel is already on his magic pixel here. Samo closing it with a stray 2C. Alright, some good JC usage from Daniel. Engine to get the slash and OTG. Samo doing the same, but getting another 20% for it. Ooh, Daniel with the super confirm. Doesn't quite call out the tech. Alright. Trying some shenanigans, but those are reactable from 2B. Ooh, and Samo came out with a tech chase. That was a beautiful call out. Alright, no counterpick from Daniel. Ironically, this is Kojiro's worst stage to be on, because it makes her command grab reactable. Which is not a good situation given that it's the closest thing to a mix-up she really has. Everything else is either reactable or very punishable. With very little reward. Daniel just suffocating, or Samo just suffocating Daniel right here. Alright, drops his combo. Daniel not quite punishing, but not leaving himself unsafe either. Alright, good confirm from Daniel there. Not comboing a super, but he might be saving that to threaten Fandangos off of Deflect, which is very dangerous even for Zantetsu. Ooh, and Samo calling out the JC with a neutral jump JA. Oh, track scores can't be updated. I'll have to do that manually.
Good games.
Alright. Yeah. Zantetsu is nutty. Kojiro is not so nutty. That's the moral of the story here.
I feel like Koji is just an honest character, but she doesn't get, like, extra damage for being honest or anything.
Yeah, she doesn't even really have particularly strong tools to mix up during block strains. Like, she's got tick throws with 2 and 4 CC, but like those are reactable off of most of the confirms that would be most of the block strains that would be viable, and they're all reactable on flames, which is the stage she always forces. Because if you didn't know, Flames has an obscene amount of slowdown. Anyways, up next we have Wooly versus Playball. Who's player match?
Wooly? Two wild cards. Back to Akina.
Ooh, Speed Akina. Alright, this matchup is actually surprisingly kind of a pain for Koji, because Okina's jab straight up beats Koji's and also comes out a frame faster. And then, yeah, Okina's also got 2A, which lets him mash out of pressure super safely. Because Koji is really lacking in the frame trap department. She can't really viably frame trap characters that have even 3 frame jabs, much less a 2-frame jab. Oh yeah, Okina 2A is way better. Ooh! Cross under grab, just for the style. Making a statement, and Playball whiffing a super. Wooly punishing with a super of his own. And Playball failing to guard cancel. Which, why would you? Expect to guard cancel, I should say. Alright, Wooly going for some stagger pressure with 4A, but that is actually just as minus on block as... Wait, no, he's playing speed. Actually is a little bit safer in speed. 5A is still preferable though, because you get 5AA as a hit confirm, which is the main boon of speed for Okina at least. All right, 5A into command grab. Going for some cheeky stuff with the whirls, but not getting it.
Another good parry.
Deflect straight into DM. Ballsy play from Playball. Going for the tech chase, doesn't get it, and Wooly, wake up super. Taking the game right there.
Look like a 2B instead of a 3B for the OTG.
Yeah, they might have just bogged up the input. Okay, Playball not messing around, going straight to Zantetsu. And the main reason why Okina is so so rare to see played is because he's got disproportionately terrible matchups with the top tiers. Which, they're already supposed to be bad, so you can imagine this is going to be pretty rough unless Playball keeps dropping his confirms like this. Ooh, going invisible, but Wooly not having any of it. Making good use of teleports to he's forcing screen stretch so he can actually tell where Playball is while invisible. That's really smart. Alright, and close it with a throw. Wooly on match point. And with what's largely considered to be the worst version of Okina. Not the worst, that would easily be EX, but... Alright. Playball with an air throw confirm. Playball dropping these hops is really gonna hurt. Ooh, and Wooly whiffing a 2-3-6A. Not a full punish from Playball though, and as a result, Wooly now gets another turn to pull some shenanigans. But leaves himself punchable. And Playball gets the kill. Who goes for Fandango, but doesn't leave himself plus enough to actually get anything from it. Might have expected that 4A to hit. Alright, Wooly's not really throwing out a lot of 2Bs to check Zantetsu, which is a little questionable in my opinion, but maybe he's got some plan for later. Ooh, a good 2-3-6B, but leaves himself punchable on hit because he was a little too close. And Zantetsu's dash is very fast. And an air throw confirmed from Playball will take it. The scores are now even.
He's coming off of Okina.
I don't blame him, that matchup is terrible. Alright, going to speed Hibiki. Alright, good deflect. Doesn't get the reset. so you have anything to say on this matchup, my dude?
Zan wins it.
Do you have anything to say beyond the obvious, my dude?
Speed Hibiki is worse than P Hibiki. That's a personal opinion that I think. I don't know. I think Power's a lot better just because of SDM.
Yeah,
Hibiki has to do a lot.
Ooh, play ball with a run-up STM. No respect. Alright, gets the low. This is the confirm. Really going for a lot of JB resets, but Playball has not been leaving himself in range for any of them, so I don't know why Wooly's still fishing for it. Playball's historically been pretty difficult to hit with no mix-up, and as I say that, he gets hit by it. Alright, good deflect. This could kill. Nope. Drop the confirm. I see what he's trying to do there. There's a pretty nasty... Oh my god, another raw STM!
SDM.
Playball taking the set. In quite a surprising fashion.
That's it, man.
Well, I don't know how to respond to that. That was awesome.
Well, big thanks to Playball for knocking out Wooly.
Yes, I do believe Zantetsu STM is a command grab.
It is, yes.
Alright, well, Playball moving on, or Wooly moving on to losers. Fighting Lightspeed Lucas up next. Also, Jekyll X and Zar65, please play your match. And Wooly and Lightspeed Lucas, please play your match. That one's going to be streamed. Yeah, I don't know why people can't report scores. I might have accidentally turned that off. That would make sense because a lot of people already have. I don't know. Anyways, they're in. Alright, so we have Lightspeed Lucas on Power Hibiki and Wooly on Speed Moria.
Speed Moria.
Alright, well, the one thing Hibiki does have going for her in this matchup is that 5B will inadvertently cover teleport pretty often. Which is really the only way you're going to cover teleport at all. If you actively fish for it, you're just going to get slapped, because there are way too many ways to mix up the timing. Alright, Wooly just going for speed chain into Rekka. I think pretty safe. Might be because the connection's a little dodgy. Alright, gets to jump in. Oh, going for some fancy loops here. Doesn't confirm into Rekka, though. That would have killed. Alright, some good anti-airs from Wooly. Gets the overhead.
Yeah.
You know a lot about Power Hibiki. What do you have to say on this matchup?
Power Hibiki doesn't have a whole lot of ways to deal with Moria TP pressure. I don't think... the TP pressure is hard to do. I'm not seeing a whole lot of it out of Wooly. I know he plays on keyboard. I think he has a little bit of an issue with it.
Lightspeed Lucas with a hard read on that 236, though. Alright, gets the anti-air. Ooh! Wooly gained some really cheeky teleports in now.
Oh, teleport through the 236.
Yeah, you don't have to... That's the main problem with trying to make reads against the teleport, is that it really does not take much of a delay in order to bait the punish. Usually you just have to be throwing out an active button anyways, because it would just be already a smart decision in neutral, but... Hibiki's only real option that fits that criteria is 5B, and... yeah, as shown here, that button's a little too slow for... Moria's pressure.
Might be able to try 6B, but no promise.
6B is even more punishable, though, so good luck with that.
In 5B, yeah, definitely. But it's no whiff 236.
Yeah. 236 is just not worth the effort. It is just the ultimate. It's the big dick call out, but it's also the very suboptimal one. Ooh, trying to fade back JB to catch the Fandango, that's not gonna work. Alright, Woolie's now a match point. Gets the 5A. Doesn't confirm off of it. Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that. Moria's 236 beats out Hibiki's, doesn't it? That's kind of a bane. Alright, gets the deflect. No follow-up. Good punish from Lucas there. Unfortunately, no meter, so can't confirm it to DM. Ooh, gets the deflect. This could be huge, but no punish.
Yeah, Moria's 5B is mad unsafe if you don't cancel into TP.
Yeah. Moria's got a pretty high APM just because so much of his stuff is inherently unsafe unless you use the teleport glitch. With it, though, he becomes just an absolute monster if you put in the time. Just look at that shit. What's Hibiki supposed to do there? Throw out a 5B and get whiff punished?
She just doesn't have the tools to deal with that crazy rushdown.
Yeah, no. Her jabs are infamously slow and, oh my god! A palsy
Superman.
DM, though.
Just needs another one.
Any hit could kill. Oh! That will take it.
Moria's 9As are nuts.
Yeah, that matchup is very obnoxious for Hibiki. From what I've heard, there are two matchups that a lot of Hibikis pick up pockets for, and those are Moria and Setsuna. Setsuna is very disproportionate because Hibiki's just got no consistent answer to JB.
They can parry it, but I mean,
Well,
you can
yeah,
parry
everyone can, but good luck. You're parrying against Setsuna at that point. That's not a good situation at all.
Sometimes it works. I mean, it's less of positioning and more timing with Setsuna just because of the range.
Yeah, but, Drakenzar, who won between your match? Because, apparently they can't report their scores.
Have they played yet?
I'd imagine. If not, I'm gonna have to DQ them, because I've told them to play multiple times. But then again, I can't DQ both of them. Drak's not in the lobby even, so I think I just move Zar up if he doesn't say anything. Yeah, Zar's looking for Drak in the lobby.
Searching all over.
He's not even online in Discord, so I'm just gonna move Zar up.
Zar versus Dan then?
Yep. Zar and Daniel James, please play your match.
I'd say Amano has an edge over Kojiro, honestly. I don't think Kojiro, besides, parry DP, has a whole lot of ways to answer JC off of.
Yeah, there are a lot of characters in this game that just get completely shut down by a single jumping normal. But either way, speed is definitely better in this matchup because you at least have a anti-air in 6BC.
Do you know if 6BC beats out on a J?
I'm actually not sure whether it trades or beats it straight out, but either way, that's very advantageous for Koji. Alright, good throw from Zara right off the bat. Gets the anti-air and gets the Rekka! A very interesting reset, but it pays off. Daniel just a little too late on that tick throw. Alright, gets tick throw off 5A. Goes for an overhead, but Zara with the awareness to block it. Trying to bait Daniel into contesting anti-airs, but he's certainly got the awareness to know which ones are real.
JC
Daniel
takes it. Look at that, man.
In fact, that was way longer than 10 minutes. That was like 15 minutes. Oh, goes for the unblockable, but Daniel throwing him out of it. Almost got the cheeky hit. Daniel going for a anti-air into JB. Also, that does answer our question. 6BC does beat Amano JC very cleanly.
That was a pretty late JC. I don't know if I'd count it out just yet.
I mean, of course it can trade. Basically everything can trade with 6BC. It's not like a full disjoint. Koji still has a hurt box. Alright. Ooh, Daniel caught mashing against that Rekka. But it uncombos. That's one of the most consistent multi-hits in the game, but sometimes human error just inputs the second hit a little too late. Alright, Daniel throwing a lot of 2 and 4 Bs. Not particularly advisable for speed, but... And a DM confirm will close it. Daniel takes game 1. Alright, let's see if Zara can adapt to this matchup. He seems to have a bit of unfamiliarity. Oh my god! Just run up throw against the whiffed anti-air.
It's a fast dash.
Yeah. Amano does not care about range. If you whiff a button, it is getting punished. Alright, gets the Rekka, and gets the full follow-up. No meaty. Might have mistimed the JA. Alright, some good air dares from Daniel.
A lot of air dares.
Gets the throw? No OTG! You can
That's
actually
too late.
OTG off the command throw in the corner. And again, most of the time it'll leave you with more advantage than if you didn't, so there's no real reason not to. Ooh! Daniel with the SDM, or the DM confirm rather. And the
Nice catch.
It's now Zar's turn though. Ooh, another one. Gets the Rekka. Drops the last hit though. Throwing out some JCs. Daniel not having any of it, though. The neutral hop called out with another 6 BC. Daniel with no respect here. Ooh, bit of a janky cross-up. Daniel not getting his fireball as a result. Alright, good anti-air.
Alright.
He's getting a lot of these.
I guess it does
that's
do that.
kind of Daniel's whole shtick. Alright, good punish. Getting a little cheeky with these anti-airs. They're not having any of that.
Nice tech chase. It's a couple stray hits away.
I'm pretty sure a B-Fireball will chip at this point. Ooh!
Nice.
JA anti-air on reactions are jumping in from a little too far away. Gain punish for it. Alright, well. Up next, we have... if we move on to winners, that's finals. So let's watch... Let's watch Wooly versus Daniel.
Dan the man.
The price of climbing through losers is you don't get a break once you hit semifinals. That's the unofficial rule.
Wonder who Wooly's gonna pick this time. I wouldn't mind seeing the zombie, I'll admit. Or just go with the straight disrespect on the mirror. Oh, snap.
This could
Speed, too.
be interesting. Alright, I know you can just gush about Shigen, so I'm just gonna let you go nuts for a minute here.
Speed Shigen has a lot of tricks, dude. Holy cow. And Wooly knows how to use them, too. I've seen him, get the DM, the grapple DM off a blocked, like 214, 214. Overhead shenanigans on block. 3C. Yeah, there's the 3C. 3C claw, such a good tool.
Alright, going for an armored claw, but Daniel fading back to bait it. Ooh, and Daniel kept pushing buttons. Bully taking round 1. Alright, some good confirms from Wooly here. Just a little too late on that deflect. Also a little surprised that whiffed. Alright. I'm pretty sure 214 is still safe on block and speed. So it must have been Daniel pushing buttons.
Like the claw? I don't know if the claw...
No, nice. Koji 214.
Oh, okay.
I think it's minus in speed, but I'm pretty sure it's still safe. Especially against Shigen giving his 7-frame jab. Alright, well. Wooly closing it with a shoulder confirm and taking game 1. No counter pick from Daniel. And now they're on flames, so all his command grab shenanigans are reactable. Wooly just walking forwards.
No respect.
Shigen's got a really good dash too, so it's just to send a message.
I think the dash is the best in the game, honestly.
Yeah, I would not argue with that you on that, because the only real issue with it is that it only goes half screen. But if you're dashing full screen as Shigen, you're probably doing something wrong anyways. Oh my
SDM.
god!
They're just regular DM. Killer.
Wooly now on match point. Gets to deflect. This could be big. Alright, no DM confirm. Daniel gained a DM confirm of his own, though. 40% gone. For a DM confirm. Koji's damage output is not the best. But it is very consistent. Ooh!
Nice.
Alright, Wooly closing it with a DM confirm of his own, and let's move on to finals.
I think you get more damage with Speed Shigen with 214C, 214C, and then DP instead of Claw. But I haven't tested the Claw out. So.
Alright, well, from here on out, we are in finals. So, all matches from here on out are best of 5, meaning either player has to win 3 games in order to advance to the next round. Please remember this moving forward, and let's begin with winners finals in Samo Camo and Playball.
Playball! My main man. Clash of the Titans.
Alright. Going straight into this. Whoever wins this set is guaranteed second place, so let's see how this goes. As we've already established, Zantetsu Kojiro is a very rough matchup. I'd argue especially for power, because at least 6BC is an anti-air, which, again, is very big for Kojiro, especially given that Zantetsu likes to play in that range a lot. But Samo taking the first round very convincingly, getting a streak perfect if I'm not mistaken. Alright, Playball going for some really cheeky jump-ins. Samo not really doing much to punish it, but still catching Playball pushing buttons afterwards. Ooh, and the deflect bait doesn't quite confirm the kill, though. Playball getting a deflect of his own, dropping the conversion. And Samo Camo can kill if he just lands this. Nope. A little too far away. Going for corner conversions. Still technically mid-screen, and still getting Oki, though. Because Zantetsu. Already took game 1. Alright, Samo dropping that combo, but still managing to get the visibility up. Playball doesn't seem to know how to deal with that. Alright, good deflect from Samo. Yeah, the really annoying thing about Kojiro is that in order to punish the slash, you have to deflect it. There's not really any answer she has to it besides that. Alright, Playball with Samo with a great tech chase there. Alright. Playball just jumping around a bit. Samo going invisible and gets the launcher. Some pretty flashy pressure from Samo, but we don't get to see any of it. The score's now 2-0. One more and Samo can take this. Pick either Zan or Moria. Those are the only 2 characters that are gonna get you like anywhere in this matchup. I guess like looks like Kuro can too, but yeah, Zan is on a whole nother level. Alright, a decent idea from Playball there. Getting a bit creative. Mostly out of necessity, by the looks of it. Alright. Good conversion from Samo right there. Ooh, Playball deflect! Oh, and Samo baiting the next one with a very intimidating walk-up throw. Samo's now on match point. Playball might get skunked if he doesn't clean up his play right now. Alright, any hit from Samo will take this. Unless he's doing instant overheads, which are unsafe. But Playball is just too scared to punish and gets caught in a very small combo, closing the match. Samo Camo moves on to Grand Finals, while Playball moves on to Losers Finals. Which means we have Playball versus Wooly in Losers. Please player match. Yeah, but I would honestly argue even Lee doesn't have too great of a chance against Santetsu. Certainly winnable, just because Dodge gets through all of Santetsu's nonsense, but... Oy. Zan just beats Lee on so many other fronts, it's not even funny. Zan just... Like, Zan doesn't need his set play in that matchup. Alright.
Oh, there they are. They're in. I wonder if Wooly's gonna start taking it seriously now. So I wonder if my
Probably.
game's
Big
gonna...
Lee. That's already a really good sign.
Oh. I can't wait to look at it.
Alright, Wooly going for some cheeky dodges here. Although, I guess... It is Lee dodge, so... No real such thing as cheeky in this context. Playball getting that deflect, but not getting a full conversion, still managing to land a tick throw. Alright, what's Wooly gonna do for Oki? Oh my god!
Nice. I think that crosses up.
Intentionally gets the jank of DM just so he can combo into throw. Absolutely brutal. I wonder if there was an unblockable setup of some kind. Probably
I
not.
want to say it crosses up.
That
could be wrong, but...
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, the biggest boon Koji has is her JA easily. It's one of the few things I can actually beat Lee JC consistently without trading. And if you trade with any of Lee's air-to-airs, you're in for a really bad time. Oh, bit of lag spike.
That wasn't a good spot for it to lag.
Alright.
Block the overhead.
Ooh, gets the hit, but drops the conversion. Playball leaving himself punchable. Wooly could have closed it right there, but instead opts to reset into a throw just to send the message.
Combo into fan super is unsafe on hit. You can
It's
mash
not
out with the
nothing's
fan.
unsafe on hit if it kills.
The fan super? No, you mash out after the first hit. If you combo into the fan super, it's unsafe on hit.
Really?
It's been tested. Janky as heck, and you gotta mash like crap to get out of it, but...
Even with Koji, she's got like a 4-frame jab.
No, it blocks. You're able to block the super.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, it's whack. A lot of whiffs.
Alright, well,
What?
Playball
Next.
finally getting a clean hit. Taking the round. Yeah, either way, Playball's got to start throwing out some of his more disjointed pokes. 5A and JA in particular are really strong. Although, Fireballs are a bit less advisable because Lee does have a really strong jump arc against stuff like that. Looked like a combo to me.
He didn't mash out. That's the other thing, is you gotta react to it, and you gotta react quick. Otherwise you won't have enough mashes to be able to get out of it.
So does the combo counter not count as a drop?
No, after you mash out, you're able to block, and then when he actually does the dash, after catching the fan, you just block that hit and then dash forward him.
I meant the combo counter was still going up from the hit before the fan.
Oh, yeah, the combo counter works the whole way through. The game still sees it as a combo, even though you can mash out.
Anyways,
you can do the same
counter
thing
picking
with...
Amano here. Speed Amano, no less, which is a very strange choice. And Wooly gets another confirm, taking another round. Playball, actually not at risk of getting skunked this time, but still could very easily lose this with Wooly on match point. Alright, Wooly with the cheeky cross-up, but Playball knows the gimmicks.
There it is.
Actually gets out. Okay, you're right. Weird.
Thank you, Playball. I'm not crazy. But yeah, you can do the same thing with Zan, his projectile super.
Oh yeah, I knew about double.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, Wooly's Lee is nasty, and I have to play again.
Yep. Don't die.
Or any of his other characters that are nasty. Zan,
I mean, you are in
Zombie.
winners, so...
Definitely good stuff from the both of them, though.
Alright, so, we're moving on to Grand Finals with Samo in winners and Wooly in losers, meaning Wooly needs to land a bracket reset before actually taking the match. Alright, Wooly going Kagami right off the bat. Samo not messing around, going straight to Zantetsu. Guess to confirm? Doesn't get the OTG though. Yeah, you don't want to panic instantly, that's a really bad situation to be in. It's exactly what he wants. That's why his dodge is so broken. Alright, but anyways, back to this match. Wooly doing a really good job of spacing these JBs, keeping Samo outside of a range where he can actually confirm. Alright, good clean hit. What's for breakfast? Whiff JA, but no punish on the whiff throw from Wooly. Very interesting interaction, but nonetheless, Samo opening this up with a clean air there. Alright, Wooly just sitting back and doing these JBs on reaction, it seems. Samo finally catching on and, getting behind. Ooh, a Rekka. Goes for the tech chase, but Samo getting out with a dive kick. Alright, gets the guard cancel. No punish on the blocked slash. You hate to see it. Wooly wants to close this with a throw. Samo not gonna let him. Alright, some good staggers from Wooly. Samo once again failing to block high. Eating a ton of damage for it. Looks like he's panicking a little bit. Dropping some pretty basic shit and... Ooh! Wooly just roll in to grab. Samo playing a little too passively for Zan. He's got to regain his composure and throw out more stuff intentionally. Alright, starting to play a little bit more patiently here. Seems to be paying off. Leaving himself safe, good. Combos isn't an overhead, but Wooly, knowing that's punishable, gets a clean hit, but drops the combo. Very interesting interaction there. I have no idea what happened, but Samo closed it with a throw. Wooly going for some pretty cheeky pokes here. Ooh, gets another overhead. Samo still failing to block high. Might be too scared of those 2C confirms. Because Wooly definitely has those. I'm not sure if he has the loop down to the point that he can hit the damage cap, but he can absolutely do some pretty big damage from it. Alright, goes for Fandango, but leaves himself 2- for him to escape Zan's 2-frame jab. Or 2-frame low, I should say. It's technically not a jab. But Wooly closed in with a JA air-to-air. Alright, some clean jump ins from Wooly. Keep himself safe, but Samo managed to get a really cheeky dive kick. Wooly's got to go back to going in the air a bit more, because that's where Kagami really shines in this matchup, because it's really hard for Zantetsu to cover the dive kick, and also Kagami's air-to-airs beat Zantetsu pretty cleanly most of the time. Alright, some good knockdowns from Samo here. Actually blocking the overhead. Ooh, and a beautiful tech chase from Samo right there. Taking game 2. Alright, are we gonna see a counter pick? Nope. Right back to speed Kagami. I'm not sure if Wooly's just uncomfortable in the mirror, or if he's just generally more comfortable with Kagami as a whole as of late, but... Best counterpick for Zan besides Zan would probably be Moria? Because Moria's actually got a very unique set of tools that lets him actually keep Zantetsu out thanks to teleport cancels, and can still pressure him reasonably well thanks to being able to make a lot of shit safe despite being outside of the range of Zantetsu's 2C, which is very important. Anyways, Samo Camo is on his last pixel and blocks a fireball, leaving Wooly with the round. Yeah, Makuro's definitely also a very good choice against Zan. But Makuro is also kind of obsolete since he contests Zan for the same reason that Zan contests Zan. Ooh, a good deflect against that dive kick from Wooly. Alright, spacing these JBs, but Samo not having any of it, backing up very consistently. Wooly still getting a very favorable trade, and ooh, dive kick into DP will take it. Alright. Some clean hits from Samo right here. Gets the stun! Doesn't quite kill off of it, though. I've been going for some air grab confirms. Jeez, Wooly going nuts with this pressure. Samo's still refusing to block high and eating a ton of damage for it. And the air deflect into SDM! Wait, that was regular DM. In my defense, they have the same animation until the cutscene starts. So it is Speed Kagami. Alright, Samogain opened up with another overhead. Yeah, they're basically the same thing, except SDM just does more damage. And also looks cooler. Because you get freeze frame. Alright, a lot of space jump-ins from Wooly right here. Samo having a really hard time trying to punish it. Gain opened up again with another overhead. Wooly has gone for this, like, every single interaction, and Samo's still doing nothing about it. Alright, Wooly with the deflect into Fandango. Bringing him into a bracket reset. Samo Kamo has now been knocked into losers. Alright, Wooly with some more pretty solid speed chains here. Gets another overhead. Tries to anti-air, but Samo dive kick just a little too soon for that to work. Yeah, both these characters' 2Cs are, in fact, 2 frames and lead to good damage. So, a lot of the time, standoffs will just boil down to trading 2Cs on block. Notably, Kagami's has some more range, but he can't convert very effectively from that range, so... Oh. Crash. That's the first crash of the tournament, and it is during Grand Finals. Natch. Alright, but anyways, Wooly took that round. Samo must have gotten a pretty clean hit in order to take that much life. Alright, it's now Wooly's turn. And punishing the 2C on block. It's not particularly easy. But an air from Samo will take the round. Alright, lag starting to kick in. Alright, some good air-to-airs from Wooly. Oh yeah, something worth mentioning. You notice how Samo is, like, never going for cross-slash pressure? It's because Kagami 2C is a 2-frame normal that also covers the complete range of the thing, so it's actually really risky in this matchup, and the reward isn't nearly as great as Zentetsu's other option, so you're better off just trying to pressure him the old-fashioned way. It's actually a really huge boon for Kagami in this matchup, but he has a really hard time getting out of most of Zentetsu's other pressure, thanks to the way a lot of things are spaced, in particular the dive kick. And the fact that Kagami's anti-airs are fairly slow, so he's usually got to commit to an air-to-air, which can be punished by a Zentetsu that knows how to tech chase down on well, not tech chase, but cover it on reaction. Alright, Samo leaving himself a little unsafe, but Wooly screwing up the punish. Alright, some good jump-ins from Samo, but not getting the conversion. He's getting a lot of hits, but isn't hit confirming any of it. He seems to have calmed down, though. Taking a second on the menu gave him quite a bit more mental composure. It's now his turn forever, for it is Zantetsu we speak of. Alright, gets the dive kick in an OTG. Gets the stun! This could kill! There it is! Samo back in full force! Alright, Wooly! Still no counter pick. Might have a plan for this. The Brown start throw is a great plan. Oh, and Samo's finally getting hit by BCs again. He might have had to power back down. Still some wonderful spacing on those kunais though. Knows exactly where he can start threatening those. Alright, taking a dive kick. Wooly not having any of it. Alright, good confirm. Another hit could kill from either player. And... ooh, not quite enough from Wooly. And drops the OTG. Ooh, very unsafe dive kick. Samo now closing this. It's anyone's game again, folks. And a pretty big lag spike during the speed chain. This might have crashed. Nope, okay. Oh. Hell, someone's router is going nuts. Alright, Samo's now in desperation. Might go for some cheeky SDNs. Ooh, a clean dive kick to bait that deflect. Doesn't get the follow-up, though. Ends up going for slash instead of, instant, kunais. Alright, any hit could take this. And a throw from Wooly will close the round, leaving them both. Jeez. Alright, some good tech chases from Samo Camo. Already 40%. He didn't even land any clean hits yet. I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again. So many people think you need to have God tier execution to play Zantetsu, but no. You really just need to have the awareness to throw kunais. It will add up very quickly. Learning his good combos is definitely advisable, though. Alright. Samo's in the running to take this. Wooly not counterpicking. Now stuck on Kagami for the rest of the set. Alright, good hit. Gets the Rekka. And the audio died, which means this is probably going to crash in a second. There it is. I love Fightcade. Alright. Samo must have won that last interaction, given that he now has a round. Wooly gained the... wow! Wooly gained a lot there. That was pretty gimmicky nonsense, but Samo fell for all of it. Alright, Wooly gained the throw. Goes for a DM dive kick, but misspaces it due to Samo's invisibility, and as a result, Samo takes the tournament. That was a good set. Too bad Fightcade decided to not let us watch it. Anyways,
That was good stuff. By the way, I can't block overheads.
Yeah, I noticed. Alright. Well, that was a pretty good showing.
That was good stuff, man.
Alright, well, that has been week 18. Samo Camo is the winner of the tournament, and I hope to see y'all next week. Have a good night, everyone.
Take it easy, fellas.